5-day trip very soon, and I'm just packing all my food now. I have probably had between 10 and 15 people message me in the last 2 weeks asking for food ideas, questions about something I prepared on my Camper Christina Cooks, somebody asking about packing food, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna do a really quick video here, and I'm gonna edit it and throw it up on YouTube like today. So hopefully this helps some of you. Now, I was all like, oh yeah, it's no problem. I'll just go in the cupboard, I'll grab a couple of freeze-dried meals and off I go. I went in the cupboard, I only have 2 freeze-dried meals, and they're ones that I've had for a long time because I don't want to eat them. So I had to make a whole bunch of dinners on the fly and just kind of, think of some stuff. And I got some really good stuff here, I think. And it's pretty light, which is important because I think I'm doing something like 20-ish portages. So there's a lot of portaging. I'm definitely not in shape yet. So I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible while still making it delicious so that I eat, because I do have a problem with getting so tired and not even wanting to bother to eat at the end of the day, and I need the energy. So here we go really quickly. So first off, I have oatmeal for breakfast every day. It's just simple for me right now. I can eat anything right now with my colitis, and oatmeal is super easy. You boil some water and you're off and running. I like to get on the water early and start tripping as soon as possible because the lakes are a lot calmer, I find, in the morning. So I have 2 packages of oatmeal in each. They're all apple and cinnamon because that's the kind I like. But 2 of them have dehydrated peaches and the other 2 have dehydrated apples. So just to give it a little bit of variety at least so I don't get too bored with it. For lunches, I have 4 wraps in here, and I have a granola bar packed for each day, 4 of the days. It's a 5-day, 4-night trip, but I'm gonna bring probably some stuff in my pockets and stuff on the first day. I'm actually gonna be going up and staying at the Access overnight, and whatever I eat for dinner that night or whatever will be in my car. So for lunches, I have some Star-Kissed Tuna Creations Ranch. I have 2 of those, and I have one is just a plain yellowfin tuna, and that's to go on the wraps. And I also have some little packets of mayonnaise, and then the granola bars. Now, in addition to this, one of these is actually an extra meal. In addition to this, I'll be bringing 2 salami wraps that I'll probably be eating in the first couple of days, and just to mix it up a bit. Also, I have some kielbasa that I'll be bringing. Now, I'm not going to bring this whole thing. I just haven't cut it up yet because I like to leave it till the last minute, keep it fresh. But I'll probably bring maybe half of this, and then I like to snack on this with these corn chips because they're nice and hearty and they don't get squished up. And I also like to eat a handful of these before I go to bed just to kind of keep my body warm at night because I get really cold. And then to go with it, I have some marbled cheddar cheese, and I've got some cheesecloth to wrap that up in. As for snacks, I have some cashews here. I have a bag of cashews. I have peanut butter cups and chocolate covered almonds. I have a dark chocolate bar. Yes, there's a lot of chocolate because it's my favorite. I have some hot chocolate mix in here, some hot apple cider mix, and also a couple of herbal teas. I have ginger tea and turmeric tea, which is good for headaches and nausea and inflammation, that kind of stuff. So, and then I also have 2 packages of these sesame snaps. There's 4 in each, and I love eating these when I'm able to, and my colitis allows me. So they're great little snacks too. All right, so for the dinners, I have, for the first night, I'm gonna make my campfire pizza, which I love. Now, I have a garlic naan that I had in the fridge, but what I did was I cut a piece of cardboard out and just kind of put an elastic on it to attach it to it, because I find that the naan bread and the pita bread kind of gets cracked up in the Ursack. So this way I can just slide it down the side and it should be safe. Now the toppings for the pizza, I have pesto, basil pesto, and I've got this double wrapped because basil pesto is very smelly, and just to keep that from, giving off any odor, which it is. I've got some mozzarella cheese, again wrapped in cheesecloth, and then for the toppings on the pizza, I have some dehydrated tomatoes that I had in the fridge. I've got some bacon, and I've got some dehydrated artichoke hearts. Now these are marinated in Italian dressing, and they're like really, really good when you rehydrate them. They have a lot of flavor. I don't normally eat artichoke hearts, but I tried them on a pizza once and I've been hooked ever since. So very, very delicious pizza. It's gonna be great. To cook that in the pan or on the foil, I'll bring foil. If I can make it on the fire, I will. But if I make it in the pan, I just put a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of the pan, and then I put the lid on top, and then it just will steam it. In this here, this is my seasoning bag. I also have roasted garlic powder, roasted garlic flakes, and pink Himalayan salt. I know I don't like a lot of seasoning or spices, so. Dinner number 2, doesn't really matter what order I eat these in. I just have some spaghetti and very small, simple package meal here. I had some classical vodka sauce, which I dehydrated 2018. I did boil some water and try a couple little pieces and tasted it, and it tastes perfectly fine. It's actually very good. I've got some spaghetti in that little bag there. And then I have some orange, yellow, and red peppers dehydrated as well. And basically what I do is I just take, I have a little cup pot that I put on the stove or on the fire, and I put a little bit of water, not as much as you normally do to make spaghetti, just as much as I think I'll need. And then I put the dehydrated sauce, the dehydrated peppers, and the spaghetti all in there to boil together. And it will all simmer and cook together at the same time. So it's a really nice, simple meal to make, and it's actually very tasty. This meal I'm really looking forward to. Got some butter in here, lots of butter. I have a little package of prosciutto here. And in here I have some dehydrated morel mushrooms that I picked this spring that I'm really looking forward to eating. And then in here I just have some nesting noodles, like the angel hair pasta nesting noodles. So I know that 3 of them is just perfect for me. I could eat 4, but 3 is just right, and it's not too much food. I don't like having leftover food or having to feel like I have to eat too much either. So it's just the right amount. So basically what I'm going to do here is I will melt the butter in the pan and add some roasted garlic powder and some salt, and then I'm going to saute the mushrooms. You have to cook morels for a minimum of 5 minutes. I usually cook them for about 7 just to be sure, just to remove the toxicity out of them. And then basically I'll pre-cook the pasta and have it sitting aside, and then just toss it all together, and that's it. It's very simple. And of course add the prosciutto, but very simple but very delicious. And again, very small, like just a tiny little pack of food there. And then for the last meal, have something really easy: creamy bacon carbonara sidekicks and star-kissed pink salmon. I was gonna do the pink salmon with some garlic spaghettini. I thought that would be kind of tasty, like, you know, salmon tossed with garlic spaghetti. But I already have spaghetti here, and I didn't want to dupe that up. So the creamy bacon carbonara is one of the sidekicks I actually really like. So I'll probably add some garlic to that, and then just put the salmon in and toss it up and eat it. Super easy. In addition to that, I'll be bringing 2 extra packages of oatmeal, and I'll probably just bring maybe 1 or 2 extra packages of these, just in case there's emergency and I need extra food. And that is it. That is all the food that I'm bringing. And I hope this video helps you guys, all of those people who've been asking for meal tips and how to pack food and what to bring on a trip and all that stuff. This is what I'm bringing for this trip. It'll be probably really different for the next trip because I like to switch it up. But this is the breakdown, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I can't wait to get out there. I hope if you guys are out tripping that you have an amazing trip. Please, everyone, be safe out there and stay healthy. Thanks for watching, and please click the subscribe button. Bye.